Morning, everyone. I hope you're well. This Friday, live for 5, or actually this is pre-recorded, but anyway, I'm going to crack on. I've had all sorts of technological issues this morning, so I'm hoping it's coming through okay. If it's not, then I'm really sorry. You'll have to go onto my Facebook and have a look at my live on Facebook. So anyway, but today's about Bradley Wiggins and my outtake on Bradley Wiggins. Wow, where do I start? Bradley Wiggins has shaped cycling. He's the first British winner. Let me just start with something. He was the first British winner of the Tour de France. That in its own right is amazing and up there with levels. Oh, it's just stature. That's just the biggest thing. That's what it means. Bradley Wiggins to me, that's the first thing that stands out for me. He's got 5 gold medals in the Olympics. But he came from nowhere to then change in British sport. So, again, what a bloke. But what got me thinking about Bradley, and I was talking about this with a colleague yesterday, was about how he's an introvert. And, and I am an extrovert. I like putting myself out there. I like doing videos. I'm quite a confident guy with all this, and I enjoy it. But Bradley is definitely an introvert. And it's a real great example of someone that's done amazing things as an introvert. And this world, in business, in life, you definitely need your yin, your yang, your outside, your inside guys. And you need, something that Haley Parsons said to me about her team was that she had the best team around her because they all brought different things. Because one, she was an extrovert, but there were so many introverts in that team that could just go away and do it. And that's such an important part of team building, but also life. But yeah, let me just talk about my 3 things with Bradley. So the 3 things that stood out to me from Bradley, and if yours are different, comment below. I'd love to hear your feelings and thoughts about it. But first one, he's stubborn. He is. You can tell. He's got to be. He's got to have that level of attrition. He's got to be able to just get on a bike. He's had to be able to get on there and be the best and keep going. And if someone said you can't do that, you just jump on and do it. And stubborn is sometimes got negative connotations, but I don't feel in this circumstance it does. Being stubborn isn't a bad thing. It's understanding you're being stubborn when you are, and understanding, acknowledging that, I think, is where the problem is, or you may well have. But he's stubborn and he keeps going, and he's one of those ones that just keeps going. The second part for me is he's a maverick. He's a different sort of guy. He's got character. He uses persona. And people look up to him, and he got to himself to a point in the British team. I can see that people looked and listened to him, but he was the most experienced. He didn't go out there and lavishly tell everyone he was the best. He went out there and did it on the park. And that for me is massive because that's humble. He's a humble, but he's maverick. He's a Steve Jobs different. He's a different shape and a different hole. And that is, for me, I just think I can resonate myself. And I can see so many people like that within this world. But it changes. And he changed the way British cycling is today. Indefinitely. Winning that Tour de France and Team Sky just leveled them up a level. And now there's British, there's a dominating sport. And people have to chase us. Britain is one of the best in the world. From where? There's so many other ones that have added to that. But I think Sir Bradley Wiggins had a real impact on that. But the last one for me, and might be the controversial one, is that he's a born winner. You look at his Wikipedia and his achievements. He's a born winner. Life, unfortunately, is about winning and losing. And you're always going to lose. And however much, my example of that is last night. I played a cricket game last night and we lost. I was gutted. But not to the point of, not being able to sleep, but to the point of walking home being really disappointed that we'd lost it. Because as a team, we'd lost it ourselves. There was no way we should have lost that game, but we did. So I can resonate very small. I haven't won the Tour de France, but I can understand winning and losing is crucial. But I'll make sure that individually I'll do my best next time to make sure we don't lose those games again. And I think he learned from those experiences, and I think that is an amazing feat. But he's a born winner. And I think that is those 3 traits in abundance. He's got them in abundance, but he's a true legend in my eyes. Bradley Wiggins, Sir Bradley, I don my hat. You're a great guy. So on the next week I'm American actors. And so I've got I'm looking forward to that. I'm just up to my 5 minutes. So I'm actually going to call it just over 5 minute live because I'm just always over 5 minutes. But I'll get there with that. So have a great weekend. I'm going to watch the Stones. And then I've got Australia, England tomorrow. Cardiff is bumping. It's happening in Cardiff this weekend. And I'm really excited to be part of it. Have a great weekend. Crack on and have a great one. Cheers, guys.